Hello, everybody. Excuse the fan. I'm sorry, the lighting. I am getting ready for work. I don't have to go to work until 11:30, which I'm so glad about. Today's Christmas Eve, and I work at a super center. Woo! Gonna find out what's gonna happen. It's a day to chill because the more stressed out you are, even more stressed out you're gonna be. So if you try and stay chill, then your stress level will be only a little bit up. You see what I'm saying? If you already start up here, you're going. No, I ain't trying to get there, so hopefully not. Um, I, yeah, I'm just chilling before work. I've got my coffee. I should really eat breakfast, but I don't know. I don't have an appetite. I never have an appetite. Oh, I also have this to try and be festive. I need to put this on my work vest, but I have that in the car. Look, a little pin. My actual vintage pin, because it's from my grandma. From when she was uh, selling houses. What are those? What are they called? I can't remember. But I am trying to do something on my other phone. No. There we go. That one. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Now I'm trying to get ready. Because I gotta put my socks on. Hello, good morning. Y'all are gonna see me awkwardly put my socks on because I'm trying to get ready for work. Which, work is at 11:30, so it's all good. But I'm still trying to get ready before... I'm glad I don't have to go in early today. And then, of course, everyone has tomorrow off. Okay. Hello, how are you? Good morning, peoples. What time of day is it where you're watching from? I am in Texas, in the United States. It is, what time is it? It is currently 9:08 Central Time AM where I'm at. So I've got like, what, 2 hours until I have to leave for work? Okay, there we go. I like that person, the 5 million comments. Um, the spam of it all. Okay, thanks. But anyways, hello, good morning to the reasonable people. I am trying to chill before work. Thank you to moderators. Thank you very much. Let me see. You're an hour ahead of me. Someone is an hour ahead of me. Happy Christmas Eve to everybody. Happy Christmas Eve to everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. (3:10 p.m. or a.m.) in England? Would you be ahead? The p.m.? Thank you. Thank you about my nose ring. Thank you. I do want to get p.m. Hello. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I actually woke up earlier than I wanted to today. I woke up at like 7. I think I actually woke up earlier than that and I was trying to just like ignore it. But Happy New Year as well. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I only speak and understand English. My Spanish is very, very minimal. I'm learning Spanish. One of my coworkers is trying to help me, but I definitely don't know Spanish, okay? The biggest bullet I've ever dodged. Um, I have no idea. I'm like trying to think. I mean, there's been, I guess maybe working in the hospital. I think maybe working in the hospital. I was working in the hospital and then I felt like it wasn't for me anyways, but I was also working in 2020, so it was kind of hectic anyways, but my coworker sucked. So that might have probably been the biggest bullet was I wasn't meant to be working in the hospital. So I restarted my career choice. So I work at a grocery store, but I'm back in school. So I am redoing life, it feels like. Hello from England. Hello, everybody. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Is it your birthday? So you said the 24th. Happy birthday! My birthday was on the 20th, so I'm always super excited for December birthdays because I know we're right by the holidays, but it's still our birthday. We got to celebrate ourselves. So happy birthday! I'm from Texas in the United States. Sorry, I am scrolling through the comments. I'm getting a lot of comments, so I'm scrolling through the comments, guys. Um, uh, I worked in the hospital. I am questionably doing better. I mean, gosh, time goes by so fast. We're going to be in 2026. I went back to working at a job that I was previously, which I was a barista for many, 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 many years. And that job unintentionally held me back. I thought maybe, oh, maybe I'll be a manager one day. No, 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 no. I've been at my grocery store job for the last 7 months. 7 months, I think. And like I said, I'm going back to school and I'm actually trying to get into a different position at the grocery store as well. And trying to push for that. So hopefully in the new year, at the beginning of January, I will be in my new position. That has a lot going on. That's a whole lot. Stop complaining. Da, 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 da. My skin routine is bad, guys. Actually, someone said, what's my skin routine? Let me see. Let me see. I do relatively have one when I get to do it. So I wash my face, and occasionally I like to do this. It's a bar. Look, marshmallow cloud solid facial cleanser. I actually really like this. A little goes a long way. And then this is a sample of it. I actually really like this toner, but I use a toner whether I buy it or I really do like this brand, a toner on my face. And then I really like using this. Oh, it's the same brand, Andalou. You can't really see this. Fresh and Dewy 2-in-1 serum. I really like this. I know you can't really see what it is, but that. And then this, I really like Mad Hippie as well. Corrective Peptide Serum. I like to use this on my face. I prefer to have a better moisturizer, but Shea Moisture, Daily Hydration Face Lotion, whatever. There's better brands that I've tried. Daily Facial Lotion. And then, let's see, in the evening time, though, is different. If I just so happen to be washing my face in the evening time, I pretty much do the same thing, except then this one gets used at night instead of the other Mad Hippie product. And then, oh, I forgot. Guys, I'm tired. I'm getting old. Yes, I have eye bags. Love the Cream Shop, actually. I really like the Cream Shop, so I do use this, whether it's in the morning or in the evening time. Okay, guys. It's happening. Also, working during the holidays beats you up. Okay. And then I like to use face masks and stuff like that. I do use pimple patches. Some things pop up, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. Skincare routine. Let me see. I'm 31. I just had my birthday on the 20th. I'm 31. I have a husband. I'm married. Someone said you should never fall behind with the questions and comments, except 5 million comments are coming in. So, hi from Jamaica. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for subscribing. There's been a few people saying I'm not Jewish. My religious background is Catholic. I do wrap my hair a lot, a large majority of the time. Yeah. If I'm just running out of my house, you might catch me not wearing one, but yeah, especially when I'm at work, my hair's always wrapped up. I know I'm getting a lot of comments, and I know there's a lot of people who are being trolls and whatever, so I actually can't catch all of them, and I know I have some people who are helping out, like moderators. But the more comments, they're just boosting the live currently, so let me get that random person. Da 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 da. Because I know they're bothering people. Da 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 da. I want to see if. Oh, there it is. Okay. No more Desiree. Bye. Oh, also, I do really like a rose water. I know I'm still scrolling through the comments, but I do like rose water on my face, like throughout the day. Someone said applying it 3 times a day. They have like rose water facial mist. Absolutely love that. It's very refreshing, especially during summertime when it's hot and you're like, I need a boost. Guys, it's not good when you're being reported, just letting you know. Oh, people are just being trolls, just ignore them. Okay, I finally got to the bottom, guys. Da, 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 da. Hello. Hello, happy Kwanzaa. Yeah, the person who was like super, super, super spamming, basically, I was going through their comments. I really was going through the comments, and I was really going through the comments and reporting them. And then, yes, I finally got to the bottom and finally removed them. So, all right, there we go. Hello, hello, everybody. I'm doing good. I am here on live until I have to go to work, which I don't have to go into work until 11:30 today, and then I think I'm at work for, I forgot, 6 7 hours, something like that today. I'm at work 6 7 hours because today's Christmas Eve and I work at a grocery store, and not just, it's a retail grocery store, so it's probably going to be really hectic, which literally yesterday I was like, is tomorrow going to be bad? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, okay, okay. I'm just going to go around and sweep, okay? I'm going to go around and sweep. You're planning for Christmas Eve? Oh, be careful in LA. I see you said that there's a thunderstorm. Be careful. Thank you guys for the likes. Oy. But yeah, me being at the grocery store, it is what it is. And then tomorrow, everybody actually has off, which it's really funny and sad that all the jobs that I've had, I don't think I've ever had Christmas like where everybody was closed. Like I worked in a hospital, I worked in an assisted living, I worked at a well-known coffee shop that is being boycotted right now. Ha ha ha. So, I didn't even think about Thanksgiving and Christmas Day being completely closed. And also in the past, my grocery store my grocery store used to be open on those days, but since COVID, they've decided to have Thanksgiving and Christmas completely closed, which is fantastic for the employees. And so, yeah, I didn't even think about having to worry about either scheduling off, which I never did, or like everybody in the past would, I would, at my other jobs, I would have to like sign up, okay, what holidays do I want to work? And then, of course, you have the people who don't care, they work every holiday or whatever. So, in the past, my holidays that I would sign up would always be Christmas Eve and not Christmas Eve, sorry. See, I would work, I would I wouldn't even care. But I had other employees who would sign up for those days anyway, so I never had to worry about it. But my other coworkers. But in the past, I would always sign up to work for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which this is the first New Year's Day that I will ever have off. Again, the same thing. I'm like, oh my god, I have New Year's Day off, which means I want to stay up for New Year's Eve. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to just go to a bar or restaurant that's open and like maybe they'll have the fireworks on the TV. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I want. I want to go celebrate New Year's Eve. I've never been able to do that. I'm going to be working New Year's Eve, but like the latest I ever work is 8 p.m. And then I have New Year's Eve, New Year's Day off. I have New Year's Day off, January 1st. That's never happened to me. Let me see. Let me go back through. Oh, sorry. I know you can see my board games. They're my husband's. They're my husband's board games, okay? And we have a lot. Let's say we have less than 100 because there's way more than just this shelf, okay? This is like his shelf that he forever wants to keep. We have a lot more board games. And let's just say we have less than 100. We've been doing card games lately. Like, they have, like, really good themed card games and stuff like that. So we've been doing card games lately. Bum, 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 bum. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about it being muffled. I'm sorry. It's because I'm moving. I actually haven't had that much coffee at all today. I have coffee, but not that much. I don't have family in South Africa. Bum, 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 bum. You know, what I should also do is just get on this one. There we go. There we go. If I want, I can just hang out right here. Look, I'm still gonna be muffled. I need a stand of some sort. Because I'm just gonna be muffled. I've said this before. I really do need like a stand of some sort. I was literally saying this in a video the other day. Bum, 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 bum. Is it really gonna come to this? You guys are just gonna keep... Right there, maybe? Right there? Right there? Hello? This is just gonna be wonky. There we go, kinda, until it falls. That's why I'm always holding the phone, guys, because there's not an appropriate way for me to just have this right here. Look, now it's kind of there. But now I can do this and also moderate on my other phone, because there we go. I hope you guys are having a happy holidays. Is anything more exciting happening to you guys? What are you doing during this time of the day? I know someone said it's already the afternoon over in England. Someone else said that like they're an hour ahead of me. And someone said they were in Africa. One thing about the lives is I do always like when people tell me where they are, because it's just fascinating for me, you know, and I'm like, wow, that's where you're from. And if you tell me a little bit from where you are, it's always nice. What phone call? What was your phone call about? Don't tell us too many details if you don't, but was it a work or school? Because guys, don't say anything too inappropriate. Hello from Kansas. I don't even know. Like, I would hope, does anyone know, like, when you actually report people, like, does it go into your system of like, okay, this is inappropriate, so in future lives, like, the system kind of just knows to get rid of it? That would be really fantastic. Hello from South Africa. Sounds like you don't like YouTube, but you're watching YouTube, so I'm sorry. Hello from Scotland. I'm here in the United States in Texas. Guys, I'm not 4 feet. I'm 5. I'm 5'1", excuse me. I'm 5'1", although I think I'm already shrinking. think I'm at the point where I'm starting to shrink. I used to be 5'1.5", but I don't think I am anymore. I don't think I am anymore. Merry Christmas. Yes, Texas heat. Today, oh God. It's Christmas Eve and it's like mid 70s today. The Texas heat. Yeah, it's not good. And then the back and forth weather, which is what really makes people sick. Like, guys, it's not fun. Whenever I'm at work, especially again because I work at a giant grocery store, I wear a mask because I can't get sick. I gotta go to work, okay? So I'm wearing a mask all season. As soon as it got really cold, the first day that it got cold, I started wearing a mask like every day. I don't wear it all year long, but as soon as it got cold the first day, I was like, nope, gotta start wearing the mask. So I can't do it. The back and forth weather, mm-mm. I am in North Texas. Supernatural, the show. I never got to watch all of it, but I did binge watch like I forgot like 2 or 3 seasons of it. Happy holidays. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a Kansas supporter. Where are you that it's in the negatives? I have a husband. I am married. Married in 2017. I'm doing good. I am chilling before work. I go into work later today, 11:30, and it's currently 9:30 where I'm at. And I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, but I'm feeling good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I haven't eaten breakfast. I'm just never hungry in the morning, and I'll probably get to work a little early and grab something really quick to eat, and then we'll see what happens because I think I'm only working 6 or 7 hours today, something like that. I'm just I'm just there, okay? It's Christmas Eve. I know it's gonna be crazy. I'm just, you know what? Just tell me what time I'm supposed to clock on. I'll be there, and the rest I'll go from there, okay? I work at a well-known grocery store, a very big grocery store here in the United States. I am not Jewish. I am Catholic. I am 31. I'm 31 years old. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hello from India. I'm doing well. How are you? Supposedly yesterday somebody went to my coworker and was trying to ask for me and they said, "Oh, you know, the young girl." I mean, I get it. I do look young, but you guys got to ask me some questions and get to know me because like I'm talking about my coworkers. Guys, I'm 31. I literally just had my birthday and I'm officially in my 30s. And then somebody was still like, "Oh, the young girl." I mean, I very well could be 18. I think in order to do my job, you have to be 18 because we have to like operate some things that I don't even have to operate things on a regular basis. But like even like to go to the cardboard or plastic baler, you have to be, I think it says on there you have to be 18 to touch it. So the fact that like people are still referring to me as the young girl and just not realizing my age. Like, even if I was like early 20s, I don't know. I just think it's inappropriate to call somebody that. And I think, again, I'm not trying to complain because at least I look youthful. At least I look youthful, okay? But I'm officially in my 30s, and I don't think that's appropriate to just be like the young girl. I'm like, guys, please. Can you call me a young lady, a young woman? You don't look a day over 31. Okay. Thank you. I think my situation about being at work and people calling me a young girl is just other known disrespect that I get at my job. So it's kind of like that's not the it's not totally disrespectful, but just other people acting like you don't know anything, and I'm like, there's been a whole little conundrum at work. Oh, people have been trolling all morning. It's crazy. I got like a boost of people on my live, which usually I don't get that big of a boost, and people have been like hella trolling. So I'm just blowing them off. I'm just blowing people off. This is the most that I've had to like really get on and like scroll through the comments and just report people and block people, and like it's all good. It's all good. I am quite literally getting rid of people. I think again, like there's just so many. I know I do have another mod, and I wish I was a millionaire. I wish. Maybe one day I will be a millionaire. Mm, if only. But I know I do have other people trying to catch. So I'm looking at the comments, guys, because I know some people are like, "Why aren't you looking at the comments?" I am. I'm reporting and blocking, so I'm not a millionaire. If only. My name is Illyana. I am from Texas in the United States. I'm from South Texas. I'm currently in North Texas. I hope you guys are having a happy holidays. It's Christmas Eve. I know everybody is celebrating everything else. Someone said happy Kwanzaa. And Hanukkah just ended, I believe. When did Hanukkah ended on Monday? I'm not Jewish, guys. People ask me if I'm Jewish. I'm not. I definitely manifesting what I want. I am definitely in the process of really pushing to get a transfer at the beginning of January. Quite frankly, I'm pushing it for the end of December, so I'm working on that. Hello from India. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. Tell me, what time of day is it for you? And what's the weather like? It is, because that's what I'm saying. It's December. It's supposed to be like 75 degrees, if not almost 80 degrees today here in Texas. The thing on my head, I think you're talking about my head wrap, my scarf. Boom. I am on Instagram. Um, I do have an Instagram, but it's not totally as active as my YouTube. Let me see. Da, 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 da. And the app is like updating, and then you have to figure out where to click appropriately. My Instagram for my YouTube is IMC YouTube. That's what my Instagram is. I do know the band Stray Kids, but I don't listen to them. Um, Political stuff. I can talk about political stuff. I don't stray away from that. But I mean, I don't talk about it all the time. Is Cat's Eye a show? I feel like I've heard of that. I'm sorry, I'm not entirely sure. Look, I'm gonna. Oh, they're a group. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness. But what are you guys doing? Are you guys at school? Are you guys at work? What's happening? Because I'm just chilling at home until I have to go to work. Oh, you want to talk about. Mm, see, those are touchy subjects about Trump and whatnot, our presidency, and some religious mix up in politics with some events that have been going on. It's I'm not too fond of it, let's just say. Um I did not vote for our current president, and will not be voting for if that vice president wants to run for presidency. I am not a Republican, I can assure you that. Alright, I'm like fixing my scarf. I try and have my scarves lay out flat. See? Like when I'm hanging them up. But you know, they get ruffled. I know people are gonna keep trolling about the nose ring thing. I mean, that is just people's favorite thing, so favorite thing to comment about. It's not very original. No, I said I did vote. I voted. I did not vote for our current president. I try and vote in every election. The presidential election is not the only election that people need to be worried about. People need to be worried about your local elections as well, because those are the people who usually move up the ladder and potentially want to run for higher elections, higher seats, I should say. Yeah, what I said was I did not vote for our current president. I did vote in the election. So, Texas as well is known for being more of a red state. Even though we do, like, the major cities are blue in elections. And right now they are reforming the voting lines, which makes absolutely no sense to me that even exists. There's voting lines in sections, like who's going to vote in this area of yours. It's hard for me to explain. But they're basically redrawing lines so that Texas remains a red state, because more people are voting not Republican, and they're trying to keep it that way. But yeah, politics. Do I go to street vendors? I like markets, but I don't think, I mean, there's a lot of like local markets that people try and have. But I don't, they're more like event things, and I don't always get to go to them, you know? And also, like, I work at a big retail grocery store, and I've only currently been shopping there just because I work there. I get a discount. It's convenient. Yeah, other than that, before I even worked there, I would never go. Hello, I'm doing good. I'm chilling before work. Guys. I go to work a little later today on Christmas Eve. And I'm only at work for like 6 or 7 hours, something like that. So I'm chilling. I should really make breakfast, and I'm just not hungry. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys, so I've been doing Vlogmas in my in my oh my gosh, shorts. In the shorts, I've been doing Vlogmas, and I plan on doing Vlogoween, which I didn't do it this year. But like in the future, next year in shorts, things like that, I want to do in the shorts. I feel like it's so much easier just to do small little clips and have and use the shorts. I've been getting into it. I used to do TikTok, um, but I stopped using TikTok the first time that they said that they were going to get rid of TikTok. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I mean, I'm on YouTube. I do weekly videos. And I was just like, you know what? I need to get into the shorts because I used to use TikTok. I used to do videos on TikTok all the time. So I work in a retail grocery store. You said, I don't think you realize this, but your president is single-handedly bringing down the US. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm pretty sure that a lot of like cosmetic work is pretty pricey. I mean, even to like get like lashes and nails done, so I can only imagine how much more like kind of like medical safety stuff would be, like lip fillers or stuff like that. My lips are natural. Thank you very much. My lips are natural, so I've gotten that question a lot though because people are like people are like, "Are your lips real? Because if they're not, I want to know where you got them." And I'm like, "No, they're mine. I'm sorry." I did college before. I'm currently back in college. My longer form content are vlogs mostly. So if something eventful is happening, I'll cover it in my personal life. And if not, it's just daily vlogs. So, um, talking about voting and elections, I mean, I did a mini vlog about me going to go vote. So there's that. But it's mostly daily vlogs, things that are immediately affecting me. So it's that type of thing. My head wrap. It's a head wrap. My scarf that I wrapped on my head. My head wrap. The only other thing, so I'm gonna see what the future holds because I know my position that I'm trying to transfer into, and the only reason why I say I'm trying to transfer into is because I should be able to transfer into it, and my job's making it very difficult right now. And I'm not saying a lot about it on my live currently. There goes my 10 a.m. alarm. Um, I'm not saying a lot about it currently, but my job is making it very difficult just to simply say, yes, you're being transferred because they've been pushing it so that I would agree with them to transfer when they want to. And no, I'm not saying yes to it. I wanted to be transferred in December. They're trying to push it to January. So it's just like January 1st. Yeah. It's been a lot with work. So I'm trying to transfer into the vision center, and they're trying to be like, we can't transfer you until we find someone to replace you, which is not a thing. And yeah, they're making things very difficult. They're making things very difficult. So it's frustrating. Work is ridiculous. The job that I currently do is not that difficult. They make it very difficult. They are I'm not gonna lie, workplace abuse. It's called, they want things to benefit them. And yeah, I do too much for my position. Let me tell you something. I don't really like to put this information out there, but I only get paid 14.50. I only get paid 14.50, and I do a lot to manage my money so that I can afford things, bills, rent, all of that, my own groceries. I only get paid 14.50. So when I'm trying to move into a position that I have not necessarily experience doing that exact job, but I have medical experience and a lot of stuff on my resume, let's just say that. And I would get um a raise in my pay. Yeah, I'm not going to agree to willingly stay in a position that is paying me that much less. 14.50, guys. So, um if I was a single person, I don't think there'd be any way for me to take care of my necessities off of 14.50. I'm married. My husband has a manager position where he's at, so I was originally making the same amount of money as my husband was. I was in a supervisor position before. The job was also very toxic. I willingly made the decision to get away from that job and go to a job that was getting me 14.50 because it was horrendous. There was a lot happening, way too much for me to be talking in this one live right now. And so I willingly made the decision to completely cut back all the way to 14.50. And now that there is an opportunity for me to make more money, I'm wanting to take it. And I have experience to move into that position. So, yeah. Some people want three or four jobs, and that's absolutely absurd. People should not have to work that many jobs in order to pay their bills, stuff like that. So, yeah, again, me and my husband, we're two people living in a household. We don't have children. We have pets. We have two cats. But we have to manage our money in order to pay our bills, stuff like that. So we don't go out a lot, like restaurants, fun movies. Like if we wanted to go, I don't know, go to a fair, something like that. We don't do that a lot. Um, yeah, so it's frustrating. Um, I live we both live close to work, so we don't have to spend a lot of money on gas to get to work. Um, Yeah, there's a lot going on. So my job, my job is frustrating me right now. Again, my current position that I'm in is very easy, but they make it way more difficult than what it has to be. I am from South Texas in the United States. So I used to watch Stranger Things, but I currently don't have Netflix. I have not seen the last season. I'll probably just have to watch clips and see what happens, but I don't have Netflix anymore. And yeah, I watched all the other seasons. Um, what am I currently? I'm currently working right now at a grocery retail store. I was previously, for the last 4 years, was working for Starbucks. There's a lot going on with Starbucks, unions and stuff like that. My store did unionize. Um, but it was really bad, really toxic. I couldn't do it. It was upper management type of thing, everything that Starbucks is trying to do. Um, and so I left. I was getting paid 20 something hourly, which me and my husband, we were doing pretty good. Um, both of us making similar pay. Um, but yeah, again, I willingly made the decision to get away because I couldn't do it anymore. And again, like the Starbucks job wasn't that hard. So I worked with Starbucks the last time 4 years. I had worked for them previously for a short amount of time. I had been a barista previous to Starbucks as well. I worked for Nordstrom. The reason why I left Nordstrom is because they tiny coffee shop, um, very low hours, so I that's why I left Nordstrom, loved Nordstrom. I did work for a local coffee shop that was excruciatingly toxic, so I had a lot of barista experience, and that's why when I left working in the hospital, I went back to Starbucks. It was something that I knew. Obviously, I stayed with them for 4 years. Um, but it just grew more and more toxic. It's just the company. And yeah, I decided to leave. I really had to leave. It was too much for me. Last year, I was excruciatingly sick all of December. I'm very thankful for this year. Last December, I was sick all month. I was actually on leave from work. So relocating, my husband and I have really talked about that. Again, that's resources. That's time and money and energy. And we've talked about it. I mean, I like my husband's job too. I actually worked there for a short amount of time and left because I thought Starbucks was going to be a better fit for me. And I told him to go work there, and he's been working out really good. And his job is originally from Colorado. And I mean, there's other locations as too, just not going to Colorado, but we really like Colorado. We've talked about relocating. We're not sure if it's possible one day. Um, but yeah, maybe we've considered it. It just time, money, and energy. I feel like places like my current job, they really control you in the sense that, like, okay, we're going to pay you really low, but we're also going to have you work full time so you don't have the energy. But you want to work full time because you need more money, you know. So it's all a trick. I get it. I see how it works. I see it. You said from Starbucks to YouTube. I mean, I've been doing YouTube forever now, but what? I'm not just doing YouTube. Toxic work environments sometimes have to do with management. That's immediately. And then other times it has to do with the company. So my current job is most definitely the management. It doesn't even have to do with just the company. So basically, my current job, what they try and do is if they see that you want to transfer to another position, but they don't want you to leave, they will try and write you up and report you for crazy things. And yes, I literally had to go and say, this is what they're doing to me because people who were not watching me before, all of a sudden, I'm not stupid. I saw them watching me. They were trying to like, oh, what is she doing? So we can write her up for something. The thing is, I know how to do my job. I know how to do my job. They couldn't find things on me, but they were like one of the supervisors who acts like a manager. One of the supervisors was yelling at me in the women's restroom in front of customers and other employees in a busy restroom because she was mad about the soap. There's a lot more to that story, but it's excruciatingly inappropriate when supervisors and management leadership are yelling at you in public. They shouldn't even be yelling at you. It was very inappropriate. Um, and like I said, I'm continuously going to prod at them and be like, so I'm moving into this position in January, right? I hope they are watching my stream, honestly, because I'm not, they can't get on to me about anything that I'm saying. They can't. Also, they are probably really busy at work because again, it's Christmas Eve and everybody's at work today, so I have literally already I told them, yes, in Texas it is almost going to be 80 degrees today. Christmas Eve, 80 degrees in Texas. But my management, I told them if they could not give me a definite yes by last Saturday, I was going to talk to upper management, and I did. I put in an email, and I understand that it's like it's Christmas Eve today. I literally sent it yesterday. So whether they actually see it or I don't know, maybe a lot of times management is off during the holidays. I don't know. Maybe they'll see it on the 26th. I already contacted my store manager's manager. So, yeah. I need my coffee, guys. Oh god. I was sitting over there, which was really bad. Not even sitting, I was leaning over there, which was really bad. Look, I got you guys on my handheld or whatever, so now you don't have to worry about me accidentally covering up the speaker, which is on the bottom of my phone. I like how you've already said if I had a dislike button, I would click on it. Like, you've said that like maybe 3 times. Anyways, again, I understand that I accepted the position that I'm in because I was in a very, very low place last year. Like, just excruciatingly sick, burnt out, as they say. I think I was past being burnt out. And I also know that I can speak up for myself in person. So everything that I've said on here is not stuff that someone in my personal life already knows. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Also, sometimes I'm looking at this, and for whatever reason, the comments are not updated, but they are over here. So if I'm not seeing some messages, they're not updating. Okay. The whole firing situation, again, this sounds really, I know this sounds really, really bad, but if they could fire me, I could get unemployment because they would be firing me for something that I didn't do. I just uh, unemployment, please. Then I can get time off and get paid for it. Just so bad. I know that sounds really terrible, but uh, hello from Brazil. If your life was a novel, what would be the title and the ending of it? That's too much. That's too much. I don't know. A novel about my life? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I can't answer that. That would be it. Nothing crazy. Or maybe that should be separated. And right now, my cat has been absolutely passed out all morning, like not caring that I've been on this live talking next to her this whole entire time. She has just been absolutely passed out. Unemployment. So basically, the whole system is weird. The whole system is weird. If you get fired for something bad, I don't think you can apply for unemployment. But if you get fired and you can prove you didn't do anything bad, you can get unemployment. You can get paid unemployment. I'm not saying the system is right, but the only thing I think unemployment only has to do with the individual, like someone else was telling me that so they got let go from their job and they could get unemployment from themselves, but hello, they had health insurance for their child. That doesn't apply to the child. So they wound up at Walmart like me. Oh, I just said where I work. If you guys caught that. I mean, pretty much, guys, pretty much. I mean, you guys, again, look at my YouTube videos. Look at my YouTube videos. I don't say it in the titles. But guys, it's all there. And also, I don't know why my comments aren't updating on this one. So, like when I'm looking here, but I can totally see my comments over here. But yeah. I'm curious to see if, like, I can easily look. Let me see. Let's look at my email, guys. I mean, you're not gonna straight up look at my email, but I'm telling you, I emailed the my store manager's manager whether she's going to respond to me or not. And I already know that she would then talk to my manager about it. Yep, there it is. I emailed her yesterday. I understand it's the holiday, so whether she gets to it or not. But I didn't say anything negative. I said stuff about myself and about how I feel like the position that I'm trying to get into would very much fit me, but I would have liked to have been put in the position sooner rather than later, and I'm hoping to do it January 1st. Merry Christmas Eve! Hello, everybody. Now my comments decided to go. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Now they're. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the creepy people doing creepiness. I know. I know. The weird trolls saying inappropriate stuff. It's expected. I'm not surprised. But yeah, guys. And the only reason why I talk about Starbucks now, I didn't really talk about Starbucks in the past, but again, I do the same thing where I'm just like, oh, I'm talking about my job. And you can guess what my job is. It's just, even in my, if you go look at my weekly videos, you could see, but not the skibbity. Not the skibbity. Yes, I know what the skibbity is. But guys, what time is it? Ooh, it's 10:25. Thank you guys so much for being on here. Monlim, if I'm saying your name correctly. Monlim. Thank you for all the conversations. Yes. I like coming on here and actually talking to people. I really do. You had very serious conversation And that's life, you know what I'm saying? Politics and work, immediate work politics, higher up politics. So, thank you guys for the civilized conversation. I got to get going because I got to be at work. I got to clock in at 11:30. It's 10:26 currently right now, so I got to get going, make sure I have everything and then run out the door. Bye guys. Bye. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everybody celebrating all the holidays around the world. Bye.